Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to a new Clown Face, Clown Crew Archetype, Clown Crew, Clown Face. And it's intriguing, Clown Clan. And it reminds me of Clown Control from back in the day. What was it? No, like legit 21 years ago, I think. I have like a deck profile of that from back in the day. Dream Clown and stuff like that. But anyway, it's a Stunish oriented. It's very similar to Monarchs, actually. Very similar to Draco also. So what's the base of the deck? The goal of the deck is to get out your tribute monster, your Clown Face. And it's very similar to, well, can I compare it to one? No, not really. Like, it lets you draw stuff, it lets you tribute summon during your opponent's turn, so it's a really nifty deck. This is a one-card combo of the Ritual monster, which is basically a one-card combo. It's a searcher, so you know, you're running preparation as well. The gimmick of the deck is that you can cheat out your extra deck monsters for free. Almost, but you lock yourself into not being able to use special summoned monsters from the deck or extra deck, their effects. So, Dogmatica style, you can't use your extra deck. You know what I mean. Anyway, so the gimmick. Okay, so now you're able to tribute summon your Clown Face monster to the field by tributing either one or two monsters. You can tribute one if it's like an Exceed, an extra deck monster essentially, or a Ritual. And you can draw the same amount of cards, or negate the same amount of cards on your opponent's side of the field. So with this deck, you are able to, like this combo, you're able to draw 2, search 2, because whenever your extra deck monsters are tributed, they either get something back from the graveyard, they set a spell from the deck, they set a trap from the deck, so again, true Draco style. And during the end phase, this archetype, the continuous spell, is a super rejuvenation. So what was it? You can draw like 3 or 4 cards. And that's really nifty. Okay, so let's see. An actual match. I'm running the new Power Patron stuff. Looking at Sophia as well. You could play Sophia, but I feel that's too gimmick. Anyway, so let's see. Keep in mind, your extra deck monsters are kinda useless. But the thing is that you also get those beneficial draws whenever you tribute a Pendulum. And, keep in mind, you know, they are basically free monsters as well in the field. Plus they trigger, you know, getting you more free stuff. Okay, so let's see. They have... The power normal spell is essentially discard 1 to search 2, including the Clown Face tribute monster. So a really nifty card. I negated Perulia even though it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'm assuming that we are going to draw a lot of cards, and one of them being at least maybe 1 Ash. Okay, so we draw 2, we set, because we tributed the Exceed, set a spell, because we tributed the, what was it, the Synchro, we got back something from the graveyard, and we drew 2 cards. This is not all, you know, we use the continuous spell to cheat out another extra deck monster. Let's see, we tributed the Fusion, so now we can set directly one of the traps. The Varudras doesn't matter, again, you're not able to use their effects, so it's just fodder, I don't know, because it doesn't matter, it just does not matter. We're getting nipped, which is fine, because we're drawing 4 in the end phase, and this is so cool, is you're drawing 4 in the end phase, and the card, the continuous spell, also gives you the option of setting a spell or trap during the same end phase. So let's say if you draw Crown or Imperm, you can set that, so that's really nifty. Okay, the continuous spell is basically a pot of Avarice, also hits banished stuff, you know, from your engine to draw 1. It does more, but you'll see in a few moments. The other trap, it gives you the capability to cheat out 2 extra deck monsters, again very similar to one of the spells, and at the same time banish the trap, and then it becomes an escalation of the Monarchs. You can tribute summon your Clown Crew monster to the field. The gimmick of the archetype, another gimmick, is that your Clown Crew monster can tribute summon during your opponent's turn. Here, sadly, if my opponent flipped over Nibiru before, I could have been able to tribute summon or tribute my Ritual away. The Ritual, when tributed, it becomes a Book of Moon, so it puts an effect monster on field face down. But see, you have like so many cards you drew, and very similar to Drytron, I'm also running, because I'm running Preparation of Rites, I'm also running the 1 Benten and the 1 Vanities, Vanities Ruler, yeah, but you might be able to run more of the Vanity stuff, you know, just not let your opponent play the game. So again here, the deck somewhat struggles with high attack monsters. The Ritual is there to put the high attack monster in defense, so now we will do attack over it. Okay. Next one, we're getting Ashed, so the special summon from deck gets Ashed, which is fine. We can recover, I mean, we can extend still. Use Prep to search the ritual. It's Reveal, Search, Discard. Search the normal spell, which is essentially the Melody of the Dragon. What is Melody of the Dragon? Discard to search 2. We get Impulse though, that's kind of big, because now we're not able to destroy the big pendulum, reborn something, and search something. That would have been insane. Anyway, we can still do some Clown Crew or Clown Clan stuff. Cheat out 2, and this is, again, draw 2, search 2. Insane. So, we do get Imperm though, so we're not able to draw 2, but we can still set 2 or search 2, whatever. So yeah, so set a spell, set a trap for next turn, flip over the continuous spell to cheat out the last one, I think. The Synchro, which gets stuff back from the graveyard when it's tributed. So ritual summon by banishing the normal spell from the graveyard, and then, you know, ritual summon the Book of Moon to the field. And draw, what was it, 3 during the end phase. Really nifty. Okay, let's see. We're ashing that. We can tribute summon during their turn. We can Book of Moon something. We can do a lot. Cheat out 2 from the extra deck, and at the same time, yeah, we're banishing the trap. That's important because the trap, when banished, only special summons the Clown Crew monster. So let's say if you had Vanity's Ruler or Vanity's Fiend or whatever, you have to use your Clown monster on the field to tribute summon during their turn. That's important. So again, it also, again, Super Rejuvenation, it also works during their turn. During the standby phase, flip over the trap, and then, you know, only during the standby phase, it's that Pot of Avarice effect. The level 12 is actually nifty, because, as you know, level 12 can special summon itself from, like, the grave or extra deck by, what is it, shuffling back 1 Synchro, 1 Exceed, and, Synchro Exceed? I'm missing something, and Fusion. Quite conveniently, all of the extra deck monsters are those cards. So keep in mind here, I am Power Patron locked. As in, I only can attack with Power Patron monsters. It's fine though, like, you're not losing this right. So, the continuous trap also is able to pop spells and traps from your opponent, that's nifty. And here, like, really cool, you know, special summon that big beatstick 5k, it's the only monster that can attack, but I mean, with Ruler, with the Clown on field, multiple disruptions, we're not losing this one. So really, really cool. Like, I like the interactions. You know, like, it's a Monarch through Draco style. Last one, going second though, and that's somewhat of a problem. Again, you know, you're running a Stunish deck, so going second is more iffy than going first. And I was running more Droll in the beginning, but I think I cut it down, because again, I was running a bit over 40 cards again, but I want to keep the deck at, you know, almost 40 sharp. I think it's 41 now, and added in more Nibiru, I think, yeah, because, you know, Nib also tributes, could be important. The problem now is that I'm 2 cards down, and especially Droll. Like, Droll, of course, Droll feels weak either way against Draco. Anyway, so let's see. We draw Bell, that's fantastic. We draw Prep, at least we use Prep, which gets Ashed, which is fine, because now we can use the spell. Yeah, to try to special summon 2. They use Flame, we are belling that. So now we try to go for the Tribute Summon and draw 2, search 2. But they do have 5 mana, which we knew, so they are popping 1. Oh, and another gimmick I haven't told yet is that if you tribute the Exceed or the Fusion or the Rich or whatever, they all have the capability to, you know, put something face down, get something back, or bounce all the in Archetype card types. Like, let's say here, I tributed my Fusion, I can send it back to the extra deck, and then bounce all Fusions from field and grave back to the extra deck. So against, like you know, a Fusion-oriented deck or a Pendulum, not yet, but against an Exceed-oriented deck, you know, you're able to, like, clean the field, clean their graveyard, and bounce everything back. So that's okay, I guess. So that might tell us that we are getting more support also for this Archetype. Okay, so we draw 2, but I think in hindsight, like here, okay, you're drawing so many hand traps. But in hindsight, maybe, I think the better play was to just wait. Let them, yeah, like here, let them, okay, I don't know. On the other hand, probably, like, now they are destroying my back row. Like here, if I would have had the trap, would have chained it, and then tribute summon, that might have been better, would have been better. But in the long run, I don't think it matters, because now, I mean, they're getting their stuff back either way. Plus, they have the trap, they have 5 mana, So I don't think it matters. Or would have mattered. It is what it is. So we get ashed, and we see that there's, the trap is there, so we're not winning this one. So it's really cool. Like the interact, I like the Archetype a lot. It's really, but again, we can expect more stuff. But I feel there's more options. Like we can play the Nouvelle package, and I'm not so sure about Sophia, guys. Like Sophia, really gimmicky, but I don't think it's that convenient. Very similar to Chaos Emperor Dragon, it banishes all your stuff as well, and this deck is not that great at top decking. Anyway. Thanks for watching, feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. I'll be signing out. Peace.